Last class, we learned about art cars. Art cars are examples of how everyday objects can be made into art. This art car shows an example of a way where objects are added to the surface. That's one way. Here's another example. Remember, they added flattened toothpaste tubes and models of teeth to this car. This art car was created by changing the shape of the vehicle. That is another way to create an art car. Here's another example. Art cars often have a theme, meaning they have one common idea, like the time machine covered in clocks. Or the surface of the car could be decorated with paint to create the art car. Artists often use recycled materials to create their art cars, perhaps using objects that would have been thrown away, like this camera car. These are old cameras. What kind of art car would you create? Last time we made practice drawings. Today we're going to start on our good copy. A few of my ideas that we looked at before: the ice cream bowl car. You also want to have some kind of background. If you notice, my ice cream bowl car is driving past some ice cream cones and candy. And there's grass, sky, a road. My fish car. And there are several different ways you can create these. Back to the ice cream bowl. This one I drew on one piece of paper and used markers and crayons to add color. The fish car I drew, but then I cut the wheels out of a black piece of paper and then added small white circles on top. I did a little bit of cutting and gluing for this one. My alligator car, I cut the green paper for the body. I cut the yellow triangles for the teeth, the orange circles for the wheels, and a white circle for the eye, which I added black with a marker. The background, I used marker to color. Here's another example I'm still working on: a pencil car driving through an art museum. For the background, I made it look like the wall of a museum with several paintings hung there. But this one I cut out of paper and glued together. A boot car. So the boot is cut out of orange paper, the wheels out of green, and the background I drew and colored with crayon. It's not completed yet. I still have a few things to finish. Here's a cupcake car idea I'm working on. I always start by drawing everything in pencil, like this example. So last class, we created a practice drawing of our art car ideas. Today, we're going to start on our good copies. If you changed your mind and you want to do something different, that's fine. It does not have to be the same as what you did last class. So this is my practice drawing of my tiger car idea. Today, start the good copy. Step 1, always start with pencil. Whatever you can draw with pencil, you should do that first. I started with my background, and I've added color. You may use markers, crayons, and or cut paper, or you can combine all three of those together. After my background, I took an orange piece of paper, since I was doing a tiger, and drew my tiger design with pencil. Then I added stripes with black marker and some other colors around the face and ears, the eye, windows with crayon. Step 4, I cut out my tiger after it was colored. I colored it first and glued it to my background. My final step was adding some finishing details. Whiskers, I cut those out of white paper. They're just simple little strips of paper. Trees, I did the leaves of the trees by cutting some light green cloud shapes. And my tires are just 2 circles that I cut out of black construction paper. I cannot wait to see your art cars. Remember, try your best and take your time.